It's a cloud to build show. It's a cloud to build show. It's a cloud to build show. It's a cloud to build show.
Hello, we are in Austria again, and this is a forest. It's not wild like in South Africa, so there's not even bears here, although bears are being reintroduced into Europe. There are none in this forest. There are also no wolves in this forest. So there's nothing scary here. There's only a few buck, and this is like, you can see here, it says Kiwanis. Kiwani is, it's like a big club, like the Lions Rotary Club. It's like very important here in Europe. And they have sponsored, together with the Stadtgemeinde Hollerbrunn, there's like a fitness tour. There's like poles like this where you can do things like jump and, well, you know me, Mrs. Fitness personally. So let's have a look. And look, these are some beautiful flowers and a butterfly there. These butterflies all come in the spring. Very pretty. So here you can see, here's a little map of the forest, much like when you go to Kruger National Park, except this is our little forest in my backyard. In the spring, early summer, the forest is full of these little worms. You can see they come down on like a thread and then they hang from the trees. But they can be a real pest because apparently I've seen it, they munch the whole tree down, and then the trees all get this like worm sickness, and then it's like a big problem and everybody freaks out. But there you can see, one little worm on its own is harmless, but when you've got millions, ooh. These are stinging nettles. They are actually very healthy to eat, and I like to have them in a green smoothie. They taste especially nice with exotic fruit from Africa, like pineapples and mangoes and oranges. But this is Austria, so I eat them with apples and plums, also very nice. Here we have some more pretty little flowers which can also be eaten. So I will never starve. And this here is called Waldmeister. It tastes very nice if you put it in a drink and let it marinate in the drink, like strawberries and champagne. But I don't drink alcohol, but you can have it in just strawberry juice. Wild strawberry blossoms. You can see how big the leaves are. They're going to be monster strawberries. So people can see the inside life of a tree. So you see, here's like, as you say, in South Africa, the Chochas live in here. The Chochas. Here's, I don't know, you can see. This is what a tree looks like when it's dead, but there's still insect. Once upon a time, a little bird lived here. Look, they make these holes themselves with their beaks. Very, very tiring work. making a hole to live in. Oh no, I'm very glad I'm not a bird. You know, there's a natural hole, but they prefer to make their own holes, even though they could just move in here. Here's a little poem about the forest. It says, "Ich bin der Wald, I am the forest, I am very old, I care for the hirsch," which is like a moose. It's a moose animal. He's got those horns on his head. Ich hege das Reh, which means I look after like a little buck, like a springbuck. I protect you from the storm, I protect you from the snow, I protect you from the frost, I look after the source, I look after all these things, I'm always here, I build your house, I heat your stove. That's why people look after me, the forest, I am worth it. So, thank you for my little walk in the forest with me. Hope you enjoyed it. And Bill is going to show you some beautiful, nice things from South Africa, where it's a bit wilder, maybe. Don't know. Show us, Bill. Show us what's happening in South Africa. Thank you. Bye. Give us a thumbs up.
You're going to rest your hand on the camera. Remember what I said? You put your weight on the camera. Okay. Let's go for it.
I've done. I'm recording.
You didn't give me action, Jen.
Speak up.
Cut. Africa is a wonderful place. I mean, look at this. I'm sitting in my lounge. Used to have a house, but we have cyclones that go through the garden every Tuesday morning, regularly. But that's Africa. Used to have a wall here. There used to be a family room over there. There used to be a family in the room over there. Now they're lions. Lions and foreign birds. Lots of foreign birds in Africa. Really are. It's a lovely place. We have the migration of all the animals coming through my garden on their way to Kenya and Gorongosa and Rodley Hoddy in the north of Africa. And, of course, lots of buffalo, lots of wildebeest, that kind of thing. As you can see, I'm prepared. Switch off. So Africa, things go everywhere. This is Africa. Bloody things. Look at them. Look at the size of them. Everywhere. It's wonderful here in the jungle, as you can see. We're having a lot of fun. There are various birds that come from different parts of the globe, who actually reside in Africa. This is the spotted tit, and he's got. You'll see he's got two beautiful Testolonus acronomans. And you will see that he looks a bit trashed, and he's like not as camp, not too camp, but is a very dangerous bird because they tend to attack, and even Alfred Hitchcock used to run away. You see what I mean? Yeah, misbehaving again. Right, and then of course, oh yes, this is the gay one. This is his wife. Okay, you can see it's in drag. It was a normal bird. It was a wood chopper, and it broke its beak off. So now it's not a wood chopper any longer. It's a headbanger, and a gay one. I mean, but they're very sweet. They're very, very kind and very sweet. This is Africa, and this is the wonderful thing about it. I mean, look at the bird life. Look at the. If you can see anything, you can see the bird life and the animals and that on the Serengeti and the Undlibuj and all that kind of thing. So it's all very wonderful. And yeah, there we go. Ah, yeah, it's wonderful. I love it. I love it. The big bird, the Anolastus pastoris, with the silver cojones, is a very dangerous bird, and the one unique thing about the bird is that it stores up a huge amount of poo. It's African poo, so it's heavy, mature, political, and when it dumps anything on you, well, yes, anything can happen. What happened? It didn't squirt.
Couldn't get it out the hole.
In Africa, as you saw with the Anolatus borealis, that large bird with the silver testicles, the Jewish bird, it hangs around synagogues and that flies under the roofs, craps on rabbis. What actually happens is that this bird throws more poo down than a chef truck. And, well, it's obviously still around.
It's a cloud to build show. 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 It's a cloud to build show.
Nice personality.
It's a cloud to build show. It's a cloud to build show.
And he's in the tree.
It's a cloud to build show. It's a cloud to build show. It's a cloud to build show. It's a cloud to build show.